Yeah, with this journey, you're not going to have everything figured out. And I think that's the beautiful part about falling in love with the process and asking yourself every day, how can things get better? How can you improve? How can you be a better person? I know for me, I've really been struggling with not working a normal job, because when that's all you've known for a majority of your life is to go work in a work environment, and your bosses kind of tell you what to do. The company has things in place for you to do, and it is a little bit of a culture shock. It kind of takes you back to knowing and understanding what it is that you're going to be doing, and you have to find your own true destiny, right? And not be a slave to your own mind, and be okay to dream. Dream the dream, and don't be scared to dream. And just understand that everything in life is going to happen. Whether you let it happen to you or you do something about it. Whatever you do is a choice. If you sit back and say, oh, this happened and this person, okay, well, it's always going to be like that. It's always going to be that constant battle of good and evil, not necessarily in the world, but in your own mind, right? So if you know that battle is there, you have to ask yourself, what do I have to do to go to that next level? What do I have to do to put myself in a good position, or how do I put my family in a good position? And these are the questions that I'm asking myself every day, right? So I ask myself, so what do we do here to get better? How do we improve? And the biggest thing for me is staying consistent and really focusing in on the mission and the journey, right? I know I'm not going to have it automatically figured out today, but I'm doing the actions, I'm doing the work. And the biggest part is how do you know you're making strides? Well, mentally, right? It's how you feel about yourself. That's your judging point. If you don't know how you feel about yourself, you don't know how to gauge where you're at, ask somebody close to you, ask a family member or a friend, ask somebody who's going to be honest with you, and then take the feedback and then run with it. Or find somebody that doesn't like you, who isn't scared to give you the greatest piece of advice that you may never want to hear because it's a person you don't like, but it may be something that you do need to hear. I know when I first started on my journey of entrepreneurship, being a business owner, I really had no clue what I'm doing. And even to this day, I really don't know. I just have a goal, I have a mission, and I have a grind, right? Like every day is a grind, And if I was okay with the norm, I would have stayed at my jobs. I would have just settled in and been okay with being comfortable with those positions, making the money, and not realizing my greatest potential. And then just something in me changed, right? So you have to ask yourself, what is it going to take for you to change? What is it going to take for that manifest destiny to come forth? What is your true desires? What is it in life that you're missing? And then go for it. I know you have bills. I know you have worried about money. But when you understand that money is fire, right? Money is not real. Money is kind of like air. You need it, but air doesn't control your every action. It does in a sense, but it doesn't. But money is a tool. Once you learn that and you understand assets and liabilities and different things in your life, then things kind of become cut and dry. You have to have that reason on why you're going to get up every day. And one of my favorite things that I hear is wake up on purpose. And that's true to the story. And the biggest thing about applying the lessons you hear and applying the things that you are doing is getting the time to practice and getting the time to be your true great self. And if I can leave anything with these words, is be your true great self. Be as true to yourself as you can be. And at the end of the day, if you're happy and things are taken care of and your family's happy, then I think you're doing a pretty good job. And then everything else falls into place, right? That's it for today. Just kind of documenting my journey, talking it out, my discussions to myself. That's really all this is. This is me kind of putting myself out in the world, but I really feel that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't feel that I should be boxed in and caved in. And I love talking, and how do I get a chance to talk with the masses? By sharing my thoughts and opinions and my understandings of life, right? Jdvo out. Thanks for listening to your podcast on this beautiful Mother's Day. Y'all enjoy your evening and kiss your mamas and your wifeys and your daughters, all the mothers out there. Peace.